Hello you all, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, what's good? If you're new, hey boo, I am back with another video, okay? So, hopefully you guys are having a lovely week so far, okay? Before I even get into this video, I had recorded 2 other videos before, and I know probably like for the people that seen the video, they probably think like, what happened to the video? YouTube don't let you post certain content, certain things in your video, they may flag it or try to get you to take it down or something like that. So that's why you don't see the videos up there no more. But I'm just like, man, I thought them was some good videos, some good content. But hey, YouTube got their regulations and I gotta follow that, okay? So yeah, basically, we just gonna hop straight into the video. I am going to talk about, I wanted to make this video again, just kind of test it out just to see like why they keep on turning my comment section off. But basically, y'all, hopefully y'all be able to still hear the audio, and if you want to comment, you will be able to do that. But we gonna talk about these pocket watches, okay? Stay away from pocket watches, okay? So we're gonna get into it. I don't know if I'm the only one been noticing this. This seems to be kind of like a pocket watching kind of society. If you have ever came across people like this before, you know exactly what a pocket watch is. And for the people who do not know what a pocket watch is, that's a person that basically keeps tabs on your pockets, aka your money. They always want to be nosy in your life when it comes to your finances, and these type of people be annoying. You know, we gonna get into it. I already know I'm gonna go deep on it, why I feel like people be pocket watching all the time, you know, the motives behind why people do things like this. But basically, we gonna start off. Okay, so you probably saying, okay, why are you saying it's a pocket watching society? Okay, if you have ever noticed like them people that always seem to come online and say something along the lines of, I'm gonna use some pictures and some memes in this video. Hopefully they don't try to flag my video this time. I'm gonna try to make the video to where y'all can understand what I'm trying to say. But y'all know them people that always be coming online, they always try to come and talk about something that involves money. I don't know what people's fascination is, but want to know how much, these are people that always want to know how much somebody make. They always want to be in people's business when it comes to their finances. And I actually think it's kind of weird. This is the whole thing that goes to people always trying to watch other people's lives and things like that. I always want to know what's going on with the next person, not really focus on what they got going on, always trying to look at what the next person got, what the next person doing, keeping tabs on their pocket, their money. You ever came across some type of people where they seem like they always trying to tell you what you need to do with your money? Now, let me just say this, first and foremost, when you are younger and you may come across a lot of money, you may get to a point to where you may start spending recklessly. You may be spending your money on frivolous things. You'll have them people that'll come to you and be like, oh, you need to do this, oh, you need to do that, oh, you didn't need this, oh, you didn't need that. And it would seem as though this person was trying to keep tabs on your money. I always kind of thought that was annoying, even when I was younger. You know, when I started getting older, I started being more financially responsible. But it's just like, you just come across some people that just seem like they just want to know everything involved with your finances, and you just be thinking like, why you worried about my money? Why you worried about how much money I got, how I'm spending my money, why I'm spending my money, where I'm spending my money? It's crazy. Like, people just be so nosy. The one thing I have noticed about pocket watches, they always be nosy. Like, they always just seem to be in on other people's lives. That just kind of go along with the video where I talked about gossiping spirits. Like, they kind of go hand in hand. People that try to keep tabs on other people's money. This is another thing pocket watches try to do. They'll basically try to come and tell you how you need to spend your money. They'll turn into a financial advisor, and he had no education on finances, none of that type of stuff, but they want to come tell you how you should spend your money and what you should do with your money. I just always been a man your business kind of person. Let a person do whatever they want in their life, and this don't even necessarily have to do with finances, just period. People just be too invested in other people's lives, okay? You can't do nothing out here without somebody having something to say about it. And then this is another thing I could say I have noticed when it comes to pocket watches. They always be trying to, like, say for instance, you want to treat yourself to something every now and then. A pocket watcher will always try to come and tell you, you don't need to be spending all that money. You need to be saving that. You could be investing in this and investing in that. Pocket watchers, they always trying to control people's money. If you have ever noticed, they be acting like that's their money. Okay, that you spending. This is my money, and that's another reason why I brought this topic up about pocket watches. Pocket watches have motives for why they seem to be so keen on your financial life, okay? Some pocket watchers are heavily invested on your money because they want some of it. If you the type of person that's out here and you making some good money, like whether you have a business, you may be going to school, you may be getting school loans, just anything to where you got a residual income and you may be making some good money. Pocket watchers have a strong entitlement. They feel like they're entitled to your money and what you do with it, because they want to be in on your pockets. Okay, that's why they feel like they can tell you how to spend your money, where to spend your money, when to spend your money, and that type of stuff is annoying. Okay, some people be coming with ill will intentions. Now there are some people out here, when they come to try to give you financial advice, it's for us to help you. I'm not talking about those people. The people that really have knowledge when it comes to finances and they are trying to help people reach their financial goals and they try to get them the education on it. That's within good reasoning. That's within good purpose. Okay, take that financial advice. Okay, I feel like we all need all the financial advice we can get. But when people be coming with they unsolicited financial advice, they ain't had no schooling on finances or none of that type of stuff. They basically want to be nosy. Okay, some pocket watchers, and I'm just gonna be straight up honest. Y'all know I ain't gonna be coming to sugarcoat nothing on here. But some pocket watchers, they are extremely envious of the people they are pocket watching. Okay. They don't like the way you spending your money. They don't like what you spending it on. Okay, these are the type of people that you can't buy nothing nice for yourself. You can't take yourself nowhere because they gonna feel some type of way. You could be the type of person that you got all your T's crossing, your ass dotted, and your life. You got your finances in order. Okay, you got your business up and running. You just, everything is flowing well. But you got this pocket watcher steady keep on trying to tell you how to spend your money. Okay, because they jealous. Some of the times they may be envious because they don't get it. Okay, they may be envious of the way that you are spending your money. If you are the type of person that like to buy yourself nice things every once in a while, you will see where this person why this person spend all that money on that, why they do this, why they do that. And you could have bought this with that. You ain't have to buy this and buy that. And you just be looking at this person like, why are you telling me what to do with my money? Why are you pocket watching me so hard and heavy? Why do you care so much about my finances? Okay, I be seeing it on social media sometimes too, to where people put something along the lines of, and this is another thing. I see it mainly with us black folks. Okay, I see it mainly with us where we always seem to be pocket watching each other. I don't really see too many people of other races coming to try to tell they people how to spend their money, where to spend it. I don't know. I just have always seen it with us, where we always seem to be pocket watching each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, and this is another thing I'm going to talk about on my channel too, about the black community, how it's a heavy spiritual attack in the black community when it comes to envy. Okay, anytime a black person gets something, they always got to have their own people looking down on them, talking about them, being envious, trying to pocket watch them, trying to tell them they shouldn't have did this with their money, they should have did that with their money. Like, some people just be envious. You know what I'm saying? I have came on my channel plenty of times and said that it's not really all about material possessions and things like that. I always say that the Lord always comes above anything in life. Okay, but we just talking about money today. Okay, people literally be watching your pockets heavy. They ain't got no reason for why they doing this besides the fact that they may be envious of something that you have. It may be a material possession that you have, and this person is jealous that you have this certain thing. So they gonna try to come and give you some unsolicited financial advice and tell you that you shouldn't be doing this or doing that. This is another tactic pocket watchers like to do. I'm gonna name some different tactics that I have noticed with pocket watchers. Okay, the number one thing they'll do, and y'all probably have noticed this before too, they'll try to create a situation or put you in a certain position to where they need to know about your finances. This is one thing they'll do. Pocket watchers, another thing I have noticed with them, they are extremely braggadocious too. First of all, they'll start off by bragging about what they have, and then they'll try to put themselves in a situation to where they'll be like, oh, well, you know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Well, you know, what you got going on? Anything to try to get somebody to share their financial business with them. Like, say, for instance, somebody, I'm going to use an example. I don't know what pictures and memes I'm going to use for this, but y'all already know I'm going to come up with something creative. But, like, say, for instance, a girl or a guy just started a business. And I always be noticing this with us. I don't see this with nobody else. They come out with their business, okay? They'll say something along the lines of, Yeah, I did the right thing with my money. This is what investing in yourself means. Saving your money, not really spending it on frivolous things. I'm not trying to impress nobody. Like, the number one thing I have noticed with pocket watchers is they will always try to say something like, along the lines of, oh, I ain't trying to impress nobody. People be trying to do too much to try to put on a show for people, trying to impress people instead of trying to invest their money in something positive or something like that. Like, it just seems like they just be feeling some type of way about the person if they trying to direct that. It be a little sneak diss that they be trying to throw out to whoever they trying to get their little message across too. But they'll just say something along the lines of, yeah, people need to start their own business. Yeah, I started my business 10 years ago. I ain't got no expensive stuff. Like, I invested my money in the right way. It always seems to be in a way to where they trying to get people to feel bad about their financial situation or just how they spend their money. Let people do whatever they want. If you ain't no financial advisor, why is you always pocket watching other people? I just be seeing it so much. I be laughing when I see stuff like that because I'm just like, why do we always seem to be concerned about another person's money and what they do with their money? Like, if somebody want to spend their money frivolously, recklessly, that's their business. It's so crazy. Like, I know I'm not the only person that noticed this. Like, hopefully I got somebody on this video that can relate with me, but it's a lot of pocket watching going on out here. Like, a pocket watching kind of society. Like, everybody seems to be too focused on what everybody else is spending their money on. Like, that is not your business. But yeah, it's always be another thing they'll do is they'll try to put themselves in situations to where they got a bird's eye view on your finances. Say, for instance, you go with them somewhere. It's always going to have something. Now, if you have ever noticed, every encounter that you have with a pocket watcher, it always has something to do with some money. Okay? Whether you going to the ATM to get something, whether you going shopping. I had something like this happen to me like years and years and years ago. The pocket watchers will always try to offer to value things. This is another tactic they use. This is one thing that you will always notice with a pocket watcher. You never ask them for no money, but they always offer to pay for things for you. And what is the number one thing they're going to say when they offer to value something? I'm gonna wait a minute and let y'all try to figure it out. They're gonna say, oh, I got you, don't worry about it. You can just spot me later. That's the dead on giveaway of a pocket watcher. They want to be in your pocket so deep, okay? The reason why they offer is always intention behind why somebody offered to buy things for you. Now, this is not in all cases because some people do have just a kind heart and they don't mind paying for something for you, okay? I'm not talking about that. But a lot of times pocket watchers have a bad motive behind why they value things. Because when they say, oh, I got this, don't worry about it, you can just pay me back later. The reason why they did this is because they really want to know if you got that money, okay? They really want to know if you are going to be able to pay them back, okay? They want to know how much money you got. They want to have the opportunity to go tell people that you was broke and you ain't had no money, or y'all know y'all had this happen before, okay? I know I'm not the only one, okay? I ain't got no shame in my game, okay? I know a pocket watcher when I see one. They want to be the one to go back and tell people they had to pay for you, knowing that you ain't asked them for no money. You had your own money, but this person was so persistent on paying for something for you, all with the intentions of wanting to know how much money you have, okay? They want to have the opportunity to go back and tell people that you ain't really get it like that. You broke. They're going to put themselves in a situation to where they want to know how much money you get, okay? They want to be the one to go back and tell people that you broke, you ain't got no money, you couldn't pay for your meal, you couldn't pay for your clothes, you couldn't pay for this, you couldn't pay for that. And they just come in with a negative motive, okay? All the time. And they will be the type of people that will go back and lie and tell people that you was broke and you ain't had no money and this and that, when the whole time you never asked them for nothing. They just offered something to you. This is why whenever people offer you things, don't be so quick to just take it. Don't be so quick to just say, yeah, okay. When somebody is being persistent on doing something for you or paying for certain things for you, this person has a motive, okay? Whether it be a man you dating or a friend or just a family member, just anybody, like they have a motive behind why they're giving you money, okay? And a lot of times it's not a good one, okay? It's very rare that you'll come across a kind-hearted person that is just giving it just because, you know. And like I said, it is not a situation to where you even need anything. They just so persistent on wanting to do something for you. You just be sitting back thinking like, okay, what was the point of this? Yeah, I'll pay for you. You can just spot me later. They want so badly for you not to have the money to give back to them. Or they'll always be the one to, if you ever had this before, like if you ever had a person that's always asking if they could borrow something from you or just anything. And this is not a situation to where a person constantly always borrowing something from you and you can't get it back. Like literally, if somebody's always borrowing something from you, that's another way to spot them too, because a lot of times they don't really need no money from you. They don't need no handout or nothing like that. They just want to know if you got the money to lend them. That's another tactic pocket watchers like to use. They will constantly always be trying to borrow money from you. Like, say for instance, these people be so in on your pockets, they know when you get paid and all type of stuff. Like, they're gonna always be constantly asking if they could borrow something from you. And when they ask you for something, it's either gonna be a small amount or a big amount. Like, they gonna try to see if they can figure out how much money you really get. Let me see if she or he got this money. I really don't need this money, but I just want to see if they really got the money, because if they ain't got it, I'm finna go back and tell everybody they broke and all this and that. Like, people just be having negative motives for certain things. Like, that's another thing pocket watchers do. Oh, I just came up on it. Okay, another reason why pocket watchers do everything that I named in this video is because, like I said, it's always a bad intention for why they want to know what's in your pockets. Like I said in the beginning of the video, they may be envious of something that you have. And they may be competing with you too. That's another thing I have noticed. A lot of people like to compete when it comes to their finances. You know, they want to be able to match you up with your money. They want to know, this person ain't needing for nothing. They don't need no money or nothing like that. Basically what they want to know is, how much is you making? Are you making more than them or less than them? They want to compete with you. That's another tactic pocket watchers like to do. They like to compete and compare. Okay, that's why you see so many people coming online always talking about their success, always talking about how much money they make. They want to see if they can match up with somebody else. If somebody gonna come and say, oh, well, I make more than you, or I do this and I do that. They want to be able to compete with other people. But yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about in this video, y'all. Another thing I have noticed that they will do is, if y'all like in a group setting, it's like, say for instance, if y'all all go out together for dinner, everybody paying for their meal, they'll say, oh girl, I got you, just buy me later. They'll try to be super loud. They'll try to say stuff in front of other people so other people can't notice that they paid for your stuff. Like, another thing pocket watchers will do is, like I said, if they offer to pay for things for you, they want everybody to know it. They want everybody to know that they had the money and you didn't, basically. Okay? But yeah, stay away from pocket watchers. Like, people that do things like this, these people be miserable. They don't be having really too much going on. Because if they did, they wouldn't be too worried about what's going on in your pockets. Okay? But yeah, that's just a little topic I wanted to run by y'all this week. And I know some of y'all can relate to this. Okay? When it comes to money, everybody be trying to be all up in it. I'll talk to y'all in the next video.